Hello and welcome back to another edition of Trojan TV News. I'm Shelby Fletcher and today is Friday, April 10th, a white day. Park Hill schools will be closed for the remainder of the year under Missouri Governor Mike Parsons just ordered all Missouri schools to stay closed through the end of the school year in order to save lives during this pandemic. Governor Parson and Missouri Commissioner of Education Dr. Margie Vandeven told schools to continue providing educational opportunities and food for students through the rest of the school year. In Park Hill, this brings up many questions we need to answer for our students. Our staff and our families are working as quickly as we can to find the answers. Park Hill does plan to continue distance learning through the end of the school year and plans to serve free meals to our students through the end of the school year too. They are working to find out what the last day of school will be at Park Hill and what the last day will be for seniors. We are working to find out from what state whether we will be able to have summer school, and they are also working to find ways to honor our seniors who lost out on important experiences at their last year at Park Hill. We're going to take it to Salome Yimmer and Sam Bertensino on the girls' soccer team and how they are making the best out of missing spring sports.
One special team is learning how to overcome obstacles to reach their goal.
I think that my hope and my teammates' hope for this season is we had the goal of getting back to that district championship and winning that district championship. Last year we fell short to Staley for the first time after a four-peat, and that was heartbreaking, especially for the upperclassmen who've experienced a lot of those games and championships from that four-peat.
As the Park Hill Lady Children's have been waiting all year to get back on the field, they are faced with the unordinary.
Coronavirus has changed the season in a lot of ways, the biggest one being that we haven't had one. We haven't played any of our planned or scheduled games. So the biggest thing for us is we hope that we can play some game, maybe a senior night, before season is over and school is over for good.
In order to get into the soccer spirit, these athletes have turned to one useful platform.
So our social media has been more active than it ever has. So Olivia Noble posted that she had ran 6 miles and hashtagged it with C6Do6. And then I saw it and I thought, well, hey, now it's my turn. So I ran the 6 miles and then posted and jokingly tagged 2 of my teammates. Then Avery did it and she tagged 2 more people, and then it kind of took off. But I think the reason that this challenge has been so popular, especially on our team, is because it feels like we're together even when we're not.
In these tough times for a spring sport athlete, Grace never forgets to keep in mind that
no matter how many minutes we play on the field, we will always be the 2020 varsity squad, and that will never change.
No one could have said it better. Reporting for Trojan TV News, I'm Salome Yimmer alongside Sam Bertensino.
Thanks, Sam and Salome. Unfortunately, due to the COVID-19 pandemic and the governor's orders to close in-person school for the rest of the year, all spring sports are officially canceled. Misha sent out a statement saying, "This decision is very difficult for all involved, especially given the impact it will have on our students, parents, coaches, and teachers and administrators throughout the state." Executive Director Kerwin Urahan, "We thank all participants, the coaches, directors, advisors, the administrators, and the parents, and everybody else who has dedicated a tremendous amount of time, passion, and effort into these events. The biggest impact of this decision will be felt by our seniors, and many of whom who have exhausted their eligibility without taking the field, court, or course." Congratulations to Kennedy Townsend, a Class 5 All-State basketball as a sophomore. Park Hill has been providing free lunches for Park Hill students, and if you are an adult family member, these options will be $2 for breakfast and $3.50 for lunch. Today's lunch is a cheese pizza slice with fruit, vegetables, and your choice of juice or milk. Now to today's student of the day, Jasmine Lights and Izzy Aguilera, nominated by Mrs. Payne for persevering and asking questions until they fully understand their work. Thanks for their questions and congratulations. Today's student birthdays are Matthew Broom, Broderick Bunnell, and Dalen Dandy. Student birthdays for Saturday are Sarah Gabriel, Addison Hartman, Nevaeh Shepard, and Alexandria Turner. Student birthdays on Sunday are Gavin Pernot and Toljavin William. Staff birthdays today are Mrs. Peliki. Staff birthdays for Saturday are Mr. Garth and Mr. Wisman. And staff birthdays on Sunday are Mr. Race, Mrs. Fudge, and Mrs. Palmer. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Trojan TV News. I'm Shelby Fletcher, and be sure to keep checking those emails, and have a great day, Trojans.